The sun awning geometry and dimensions can be defined simply by customizing specific sections in the Properties pane, but it can also be defined graphically, having the same functionalities of the 3D magnetic grid object. Working in the 3D environment and using the 3D magnetic grid, we can modify some of the dimensions, for example the width, the depth or the height. With the object selected and moving the cursor over a segment, this will then be highlighted in light blue. This allows us to select that specific segment. The highlighted segment now has a central grip, and these round grips at the ends that, once enabled, allow you to move the object and rotate it around. Clicking in a different point, the selected segment immediately shows the relating dimensions, and if we use the two triangular grips here at the ends to vary the length, you'll notice that the opposite grip is held fixed into position, while the total dimension is automatically updated. Once we have reached the desired dimension, a simple click sets the endpoint. The dimension can also be defined by manual input by typing in the value directly from the keyboard. In the same way, we can also define the depth and height. In case of single section vertical drop type, we can modify the height of the single section but also the total height too. By selecting the external grip, we can modify the length of each section. By selecting the internal grip in common with these two segments by means of the local menu options, we can modify the length of the selected segment, but we can also modify the sun awning length. We can also keep its total length constant and only vary the selected segment length.